Hello everyone, this is Starcraft 12. Don't mind the lack of facial hair, I screwed up while shaving, so that'll be back in a couple of weeks. Today we have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Rap Cypher featuring Camsteady, Chi-Chi, Ham Sandwich, Slick, McGwire, and there are a few others that are on here as well. Who else is on here? Mir Blackwell, Digs the Prophecy, and Frivolous Shira. I have been looking forward to this since they announced that they were going to do this, so I'm very much excited, because as an old school fan of Yu-Gi-Oh!, like, when I say old school, I'm talking about, like, back when Yu-Gi-Oh! First started, before the power creep got way too excessive. These characters are part of my childhood, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they decided to bring to this. Link will be in the description below if you want to listen to this. Link will be in the description below if you want to listen to this without my commentary, because I will be pausing and talking about it. I don't guarantee that I'm going to talk about all of the bars, because I'm not good at catching bars on the first listen. But yeah, let's get to this. We'll see what bars I can catch, because there are a lot of different Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards they could pull from. And yeah, let's get to this. Rest in peace.
Left for his new chain, swing with the old king. Cuba with a gold link, tuna win the whole thing. Ruler of the game, it didn't ask for this. Catalyst, the cataclysm's happening. Passive is hard, but now my heart is where the cards is. Top deck, got knock check to get me started. My energy pop sets, I'm a noble man. Cross him out the god's nest. Okay. In the pocket where Obelisk, Lifer, and Ross flip.
Anyone who didn't quite get the Nobleman cross out one, that particular card allows you to remove a monster, I believe a face down monster, from play. So yeah, basically it's clearing the field for you to get to your opponent, essentially.
That means you worship what I summon. Y'all magician, pull up with the stick, you get a drumming. If you try to touch my girl, I take his mind and then I crush you. No discussion, get the clutches, all I'm judging. They've been telling me to get with the meta, I am the meta, you gotta reverse. Live in the middle and never settle, I'm not in a hearse. Clicking together, my people Legos, we slide in the verse. Infinite better, they really wonder who's stopping them first.
Hold up, let me go, please. I was there with the pen, you gon' forward each time. Make 1,000 in a day off these OG lines. And my shorty got friends, I bet all three fine. See, me and the king be back to back, laughing me. My eyes red just like the black dragon. Wondering why the heat when I'm grabbing. Get free to attack and see on my scrapping. Roll the dice, can I take more wins? Gotta shine when the shadow try to take your friends. Money low, then I make more. Then get them sharp with the heat like the flame swordsman. When I show up, they already know us. I can have a feel in your arc like Noah. They call me Young Gentle if you boys ain't know. I can pull up in your trap, make the whole thing blow up.
I love the fact that Mir tried to introduce as many cards that Joey has in his deck as possible. I'm fairly certain that most of the cards that were mentioned for Yugi by Ham Sandwich were also in his deck. I don't remember if Solemn Judgment was, but I know Nobleman Crossout was, and obviously Yugi eventually had the 3 Egyptian gods. So, like, I like, but I feel like Mir did a better job of just throwing more cards into the bars and making them work with the rhyme scheme. That's not saying that Ham Sandwich's bars weren't fire. I'm just saying that I think Mir just did a better job of it. Which is awesome, because Joey has a lot of things that you can put into a rap for him, and I feel like people throw way too much shade about it. They look at Joey and they're like, who is this New Yorker who just has a lot of shit to talk about but can't back it up? But Joey's actually a pretty good duelist. I don't think people realize this, but Joey has beaten Yugi twice in 2 different timelines. So, like, I don't even think Kaiba's done that. So, if anybody should be the real king of games after Yugi, it'd be Joey. Because Yugi, as the king of games, has lost to him in 2 different timelines.
Boy, let me tell ya, I ain't no typical player. When I get on the beat, it's a feel you're tasting. Dancing through the heat and you see you're shaking. Yeah, I rule this. May not be a typical duelist, but I got the skills up on deck when I get on the slip. Bitch, who needs magic? I got friendship. When evil comes.
Chi-Chi's the perfect person to be playing Taya. Oh, man. Sorry, my allergies are like kicking up a little bit. Sorry for the coughing, but the power of friendship line really got me. I don't know why, but I think it's because of the fact that Teia's the one that comes up with a lot of the stuff when it comes to friendship and bonding experiences and stuff like that. So I should have expected that bar, but I didn't. I'm gonna rewind it just a little bit.
On the slip, bitch, who needs magic? I got friendship. When evil comes to fight, you know I'll shine a light. Never lost a battle, cause they know I get it right. In darkness, you know that I'll be your girl. Through kingdoms, dragons, or even virtual worlds.
Facts. Where the legend ends. Bro, you do a lot of talking, but you never win. Hadn't really heard enough, this is deafening. Pray to God, cause they really let the devil in. Oh, you itching the fight? Did I mention that I'm the inventor? No pretend to pay attention to I when they give it a try. Like you living a lie. Put the bitch in the side and dimension to dive. Enough abuse, so go and chunk the deuce. And best of luck to you if you put up your deuce. Cause you a bunch of goose. So homie, fuck your crew. I got a bunch of views, I'm about to fuck the group. I'm not the one, you the enemy. King of games, will I sooner be a memory? I'm just saying you a fool, keep the energy. In the end, I'm the one in serenity.
Hey, you know the name, be feeling me.
There we go.
I just wanna taste the serenity. Ride for the game, the epitome. No, I'm gon' hang, can't get rid of me. Most underrated, don't understand it. I'm here to play, I'm not just a stand-in. Bring out copies like Thunder Dragon. Rocket on me like the commander. Cyber, roll with the bread, no Kaiba. So much game, I've been stuck inside. Ain't roll with me, I don't fuck with dice on. Shoulders change, but I don't stay high down. She wanna join me on the floor, cause I got these moves that she can't ignore. Take it back to the room, cause she wants some more. She can touch anything with the pompadour, bitch.
I love Tristan. McGwire did a good job with Tristan. I didn't talk about the guy who did Dungeon Dice Monsters. What's his name? I actually don't remember him very much. I didn't like the Dungeon Dice Monster arc all that much. Where are we at? That is 252. Okay. I just want to see if I can see his name card. Duke. Okay. Yeah, that shows you how much of an impact he had on my childhood. Like, the Dungeon Dice Monster arc was interesting, but I didn't like it too much. And Duke was, in my opinion, kind of a forgettable character. So I was really surprised to see that he popped up on this list. Because I don't remember him really appearing much after Dungeon Dice Monsters. I could be wrong about that, but I'm fairly certain that he didn't really appear much at all after Dungeon Dice Monsters. Anyway, getting back to McGwire, I love the energy that McGwire put into Tristan's character here. Tristan, it matches Tristan. Tristan was another one of my favorites, just because he was a side character that didn't really get a whole lot of screen time, but his personality really outshone a lot of the main characters in the show. It's specific points, obviously. But, like, I don't know. Despite the fact that he was kind of a twit, I actually thought he was kind of a cool character. And low-key, I kind of wanted to be like Tristan confidence-wise when I was younger. And so, yeah, I really, really liked how McGwire decided to go about in portraying him in this rap. That was really cool.
With the pompadour, bitch.
All I need is me, myself, and my heartbeat finna come up and me incline. Try to swipe me and wife me, card decline. Like a hand on the battlefield by me, it's my time. On your mind, hit him where it hurts, where the sun don't shine. Never been one to take a backseat, so if you want play, gon' have to outdo me to drive out. Like, why should I use my body with my mind tricks? Sidekicks, taking in like a go break. Realize true value is in friendships. Ain't a pension, like a weaken what we strengthen. I'm a woman to take charge, hun. And I've come to know you like it face down. Card up, put it in attack, yeah.
Before we get into Kaiba, because I have a feeling that Cam is about to completely go haywire. I feel like Frivolous Shara started out really strong, and as she was rapping, I was like, she's kind of reminding me of like a female diva version of Vegeta, in the way that she's decided to structure her raps to encapsulate Mai's character, because Mai is sort of like not quite a villain, but definitely a main antagonist that turned into like a positive side character, a positive protagonist. But and so the way that Frivolous Shara started out, it reminded me of that, but like if Vegeta was just like a diva, like I don't know why that's the first thought that came to my head, but it is. But at the end of it, I don't know. By the end of it, it didn't capture my attention anymore. I don't know why. I think it was just the way that she started slowing down with her rap. It just, I don't know. It was really interesting at the beginning. I was really driving with it, but by the end, I was just like, nah. And I hate to say that because it was really good at the first. Right at the beginning. I don't know what happened. But it happened. Anyway, I guess that particular section just wasn't for me. But now we're moving on to Camp Steady. Now we're moving on to one of the two main attractions, which is Kaiba and Yami Yugi. So I'm very curious to see what Cam's gonna do. Expect some screaming.
Yeah.
Stacking blue paper, they can't say it's worth. You ain't getting games, you can't pay for reverse. Two mouse on the Draco, I let the twin burst. Your tool links third rate and your tech's even worse. Step into the ring, it's destruction. I'm like a virus, you'll be dying when the cannon is busted. And trust is nothing you can summon, cause you cannot defeat the CEO with CED. And I never switch my position, you bitches dropping the con. It's the only time that I'm switching. And when it comes to crushing cause, I'm known to clock competition. So when they cry my position, I make it down on the mission. And look, I don't imagine, I don't pretend. So fuck your magic and fuck your friends. It's beat me tragic, but it don't demand. I'll unearth this casket if it means revenge.
That was Kaiba, all right. Cam was perfect for Kaiba. I want Cam Steady to make an actual just straight up Kaiba rap now. Like, I want him to take all the energy he just used for this and do something for Kaiba specifically. And just make an entire song about Kaiba like he's done for like Vegeta and Mewtwo and all the and Shadow the Hedgehog and all those other guys. I want a Cam Steady Seto Kaiba rap. Please. And if he has already done a Seto Kaiba rap, I want a new Seto Kaiba rap because I want to see like the growth that he has made since creating the original one, if he's created an original one. I don't know. But if he has, I want to see how he's like upgraded himself both as an artist and just as a person, and I want to see like something new and something fresh. And I don't think I think Seto Kaiba is a character that has a lot of potential for like actual crafting of raps. And to date, I think he's only got like 2 or 3 nerdcore songs about him. And that's a shame because he is a really good character to write a rap about. And I think I said that during the anti-villain one, the anti-villain song that came out like a month or 2 ago that I reacted to. But Kaiba is just a fantastic character to write a rap about. The problem is, I think a lot of people shy away from him because of the fact he's in Yugioh. And so when you're rapping about Yugioh, you have to like try and fit in the cards and stuff like that in there. But just as a character, I genuinely think that Kaiba deserves more attention from the nerdcore community, like legitimately. I'm gonna move on because I could go on that. I could go on that tangent for a while. I'm a big Kaiba stan. He's a dick, but he's also a really cool dick, and it's really hard to get that kind of arrogant asshole personality and make it stick for as long as they have, and still make him interesting. But anyway, we're moving on to Atem. We're moving on to Yami Yugi. I don't know which version they're going to cover, because it could be just Yugi's alternate personality, or it could be the Pharaoh himself, or maybe it's both. I don't know. But let's see what they're bringing.
They treat me like a pharaoh when the gang keep a stack on me. Got him puzzled looking at the chain. It's a shame, left him face down like he fucking plank. Been a god for millenniums, you gon' meet your fate, yeah, I told you. Bottom of the food chain, better play your calls right for it's too late. Me and Twin going in, Yami Yugi with the pen. If he ever got a problem, you know who we callin' in. Tag teaming like D Generation X. Didn't have a name, I was out here trying to take a risk. Blue eyes, white dragon like Dr. Umar. Never going back in the tomb, it's a new start. Few horror's eyes on my body cause I seen it all, but I never seen a loss. Every enemy get tossed, how can you defeat a boss? More or less a guy. Pull up with a deck of monsters, now they petrified.
It's my turn.
That was definitely Merrick. Is he going to continue this? Is there going to be a part 2 to this rap? Because if so, I'm all for that. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to let it play out so he gets a runtime. I'm going to mute it, though. gonna turn it down a little bit because I like listening to that beat. But I was not expecting the DX bar from Slick. I actually kind of like that. That was real smooth to slip that in there. And now I'm excited because Merrick's another one of my favorite characters in this show. And I'm very curious to see what they're going to do with him. I wonder when that's coming out. Probably not for a little while because he probably is. Cam's probably like gathering the resources for it, but it's got me interested. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm Arkoff of 12. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next video.